Hello, how's it going? This is a look at my LEGO TIE Interceptor MOC. This is using pieces from the TIE Advanced Prototype set 75082. I've used it a couple of times for some of my MOCs. And this is just to give you kind of a look to see my take on the famous TIE Interceptor, one of my favorite ships in the Star Wars universe, period. As you can see, I didn't deviate too much from the original design of the TIE Advanced Prototype in terms of the armatures that go in the center, but obviously the wings are completely original. A lot of the design around the back, of course, is going to be very different from the TIE Advanced Prototype as well, because the TIE Advanced Prototype had pieces coming out sort of reminiscent of Vader's TIE Advanced. You can see I tried to replicate some of the minute detail that is on the sides of the TIE Interceptor using very little thickness, as little as possible. As you can see, it's still pretty thick. I did the best I could as far as replicating what it looks like. Initially, it was actually quite a bit different in terms of the armatures. I would use these pylon pieces and this round grill sided brick here, which I ran a Technic axle through the cross hole there at the center, running from the inside of the cockpit out to the wings, which held together all right, but there was actually quite a bit of drooping of the wings, which is a problem I've been trying to work on. So I changed it a little bit, went back to the original design of the armatures to sort of make it a little bit more sturdy, and it's helped a little bit. There's still a bit of drooping going on anyway, but it's a lot better than it was. And I have a couple of these tap pieces that I have clipped in to simulate sort of the engine outlets. It's not ideal. Normally you would have that fixed directly to the cockpit, and you can see they're kind of hovering there instead, but I needed that space to add stability to the armatures using some corner brick pieces. You can see it's kind of sloped in there behind the taps. I retained the play feature of the TIE Advanced Prototype because it's a play feature that I'm a fan of. They managed to hide the tails of the missiles that would come out through here, and by twisting the back you would fire them, so I retained that functionality. You still rotate that to fire the missiles from the front of the ship here, but I tried to integrate it into the style of the TIE Interceptor. On the inside of the wings, I have these 4x8 inverted double slope pieces there, which are pretty large, and in combination with these railing plates here and ratcheted hinges, I can get the right shape and profile that I'm shooting for, and it really was about getting the overall shape correct and getting just the right angles as well as on the back here. So really when you're looking at it from the side, everything comes down at the right angles, both on the front and the backs, and the right amount of space here at the center. And there's also, if you look at the actual ship, there's actually quite a bit of space back here as well behind the armatures, which I tried to retain as well. An initial version of this ship had a lot smaller plates here. They're actually 2 studs shorter and didn't look very good. Initially when I built this ship, I had the TIE Advanced Prototype set, and I was just going to display it as it was, but I wanted to see if by using the pieces that I already had, whether or not I could create wings that sort of look like the TIE Interceptor. And just for fun, I put them together roughly just to get the shape and everything. and it came out looking pretty good. So I set about designing proper wings and ordering the pieces to make them, and it sort of evolved over time. This ship has gone through many iterations in an attempt to try to get the right look of everything. In the end, I think the armatures actually look a little better this way than they did before, because it slopes out from the pod a little bit better, more gracefully. The overall structure is a lot stronger, and so if I remove it from the stand here, it actually holds together very well. Not a lot of pieces flopping around and such. When I'm sort of simulating, flying it around, because that's what grown people do, it holds together very well. It feels solid, and the overall look and shaping is, I'm really pleased with it, how it turned out. You can see I have these little slope pieces here just to kind of connect this outer gray section here with the tip of the ends, and that kind of makes it blend together much more seamlessly. I literally did nothing with the cockpit. It looks virtually the same as it did in the initial TIE Advanced prototype set. The joystick is exactly the same. If I were to improve the design, it would be to create a way in which to make the wings a little thinner, to reduce the bulk in this area as well, using that 4x6 inverted slope piece on each side, and just kind of eliminating that if at all possible. Figuring out a way to make it even more stable so that there's absolutely no drooping, because even with this new setup, there's still, as you can see, some drooping with the wings. Again, this is one of my favorite Star Wars ships, and unfortunately, for reasons unknown, LEGO hasn't done an updated version of this ship in a very long time. It's long overdue, and who knows, maybe that might be coming down the pike eventually soon. If their version is better than mine, I may end up picking it up. But until then, I set out to make my own version, and I'm quite happy with it. So thanks for watching. Let me know what you think, and take care.